Oh, NCW, who's your daddy? Oh, but this is not a time for laughter. It is also not a time to realize that I stepped up my ring gear. Look at me, I look great. But no, I see all of your angry faces, moms and dads, red in the face, pissed off, little oh my god, little sons and little daughters out there crying, every eye crying, tears covering their entire face, and it breaks my heart. And you're all booing, and you're all wondering why. Why? How could this have happened? Why, Woolery? Why? And I'm there with you. Why? Why would NCW try to screw over their number one superstar at their biggest show of the year? Why would they sabotage Woolery at Oblivion 2? And I am so sorry. Daddy doesn't have the answers for you. I'm trying to get the answers, but they're trying to step away from that. As soon as I get the answers, you'll get the answers. But I do have something for you. I do have a story, so please sit down and let Daddy tell you this story. After winning the Elimination, after beating 8 pretenders, 8 losers in 2 back-to-back Elimination Chambers. By the way, hasn't it happened before? Because only Daddy can pull it off. So after beating these 8 pretenders in the Elimination Chamber, 2 Elimination Chambers at Eliminatio, I go to the back. I have a decision to make. Who am I going to face at Oblivion? I don't want to waste time on this, but I have to make a decision now. Will it be Noah Todd, or will it be Nightmare? It took, I want to say 3 seconds maybe, to remember, wait a minute, wait 1 second, I'm Mark Woolery. You know what that means? That means in a fair one-on-one match, no matter who I face, Woolery comes out the champion. Yes, that's right. So I decided I don't need to think hard on this. I'm just going to take this coin out, take out a quarter. And whoever it lands on, heads Noah, tails Nightmare. Whoever it lands on, that's who I'm facing at Oblivion. They should be happy that I even wasted my time on them, but their titles are coming with me. Before I can get the flip off, here comes NCW management. Some country bumpkin who found his father's suit and decided to play boss comes up to me saying, "So, Mr. Woolery," they call me Mr. by the way. They know who's worth what around here, or so I thought. "So, Mr. Woolery, who are you going to face at Oblivion?" I said, "I'm not sure right now, but as soon as I get this coin flip off, I'll let you know right here." He said, "Well, hold on that coin flip there, buddy. Before you go ahead and do that coin flip, I got an idea just for you." All right, I'm listening. He said, "Well, instead of facing one of these people in a one-on-one match, how about you face them both in an Extreme Rules match and unify the titles? That will make history. And you know what? We won't even take credit for it. You just tell them it was all you. It was all you, and you'll be making history once again. In Oblivion, you will be the world champion, just like I know you will." I thought about it for a minute and decided, you know what? In a fair match, triple threat, yeah, I can still come out the winner because I'm just that great. So I decided, you know what? You're right. I'll go out there and make the announcement the next chance I get. I couldn't do it that night. You have to understand I have previous engagements. I can't break those off. Daddy likes to keep his word. But of course, the next chance I get, I'm getting ready to do the announcement. Before I go out there, I'm right behind the curtain to open the night with my announcement. This country bumpkin comes to me again. Talk about, "Oh, by the way, you're going to be in the opening battle royal match." First off, I have a guaranteed shot in Oblivion for a world title, and I'm going to be in the main event. Why would your main eventer be in the opening battle royal? I am much better than that, but I decided to swallow it. That was the first sign that something was wrong. But I decided to swallow it because I have this big announcement to make. I'll deal with this whenever I can. I'll go out there, make the big announcement. Triple threat, Extreme Rules, making history. You all know that promo is the best of all time. It's still burned in your heads. Of course I know. of course, the battle royal starts, and along with 4 other people who I can't even bother to remember their names of, because how do they still have NCW contracts is beyond me. They send out Kevin the Kid. Kevin the Kid hasn't been an active member of this roster for God knows how long. Last match was in the Hall of Fame show, which how he got in the Hall of Fame is beyond me. But they send him out there, and of course, I didn't want to let you guys know this at the time. I didn't want to let you guys know, because I like hiding this thing, but I was having a very bad cold that day. And of course, KDK saw through it. He saw my weakened state and decided to take advantage and throw me out while I was in a particularly bad way. I should have went in there after he threw me out and slapped him across his face. But because I'm such a good sport, even though he screwed me over, I decided to shake his hand, send him on his way, whatever. I don't have to deal with him again. He can go off and live off the life of a homeless person now. Good on him. Next show, Hometown Heroes. I'm deciding, well, okay, maybe NCW screwed up last week putting me in that stupid battle royal. This week I'm getting the main event, right? I'm getting the main event? Nah, no. They'll see NCW management do many things, but one thing they can't do is think. Instead, they put me in an early match. Not the opening, but still early. And who would I go against? Do I go against another champion? Just show off my skills, show what's going to happen at Oblivion? Nah. No, I get a debuting superstar. Who is this debuting superstar? Mark Sampson Jr. Mark Sampson Jr.? You're telling me the best you can give me that night before my big match at Oblivion 2 was a kid who's trying to live off his father's legacy? Get me a fucking break. Oh, I'm sorry, everybody. I'm so sorry, kids. Kids, don't say fucking. Don't say fucking. You listen to me. You listen to Daddy. Please don't say bad words or a no-no. But let me keep going on this. Of course, Mark Sampson Jr., Mark Sampson 2 Light, whatever you want to call him, says, oh, I wanted to face Woolery because he bring out the best of me. Well, obviously, that came to bite him in his ass as I whipped the shit out of him. Don't say shit either, kids. That's a no-no. Beat the mess out of him, and so badly that I had to help him up. Some superstar there, right? He couldn't even help himself up. I had to help him up. In a sign of compassion, because Daddy is a nice person. Yes. So right now, my daddy senses are going off the chart. Something's not right here. And you have to forgive me. I am amazing. And I know you all know that I'm amazing. But I am only human. It did take me until the night of Oblivion to realize what was going on. And that was sabotage. Sabotage. Why would they try to bury me before Oblivion? There's only one explanation: sabotage. And it all came out on our match. I came out to the ring. These 2 rejects came out the ring. And as soon as the bell rung for the entire match, both Noah Todd and Nightmare ganged up on me. Yes, you all saw it. You all saw it. They all ganged up on me. Don't look at the replays. We all know what happened. And I know in the back before the match started, or sometime before this night, that country little, I'm not going to curse in front of the kids anymore, I'm sorry, but that, you know who he is, pulled these 2 rejects to the side and said, look, I don't care which one of you win, just make sure Woolery loses. In fact, make sure he loses so badly that he'll want to quit NCW and we can get rid of him. Which, why would you want to get rid of your top superstars beyond me? But again, they don't think. So the entire match, they gang up on me. Anybody in my position would be done in 2 minutes. 2 minutes tops before they laid down and got pinned. But because Daddy is just so amazing, I try to fight back, everybody. For each one of you, for each man, woman, and child out there, I try to fight back and right this wrong. But 2-on-1 odds are 2-on-1 odds. And I end up losing. I leave Oblivion a loser. And NCW got half of what they wanted. They figured that after this I was going to go in and quit. They got half of what they wanted. I didn't get the world title like I should have. But there was one thing that Woolery is not, and that's a quitter. So So instead of quitting, I decided to stick around, thinking, well, maybe they'll brighten up and give me my the least they can do is give me a rematch against Noah Todd. One-on-one, no weapons, just pure skill, so that Noah can't get away with his chair shots. Nah, they don't give me a rematch against Noah Todd. They don't give me a chance at any title. What do they give me on the opening show of 2017? None other than a match against Joe Jacobson. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Joe Jacobson, this is a man who won his first world title by jumping someone much better than him from behind and cashing in a Money in the Bank contract to win his first title. Are you kidding? This is the best you can do? No. No. It was at this moment that I decided that enough was enough. After Joe Jacobson pinned me by using the ropes, you all saw it. You don't have to do the replay. We all know it happened. I decided that enough was enough. For every man, woman, and child in that audience and watching on their computers, I decided to do something about it. And in my first act of defiance against the NCW management, I beat the living hell out of Joe Jacobson, that loser, that hardcore reject. I showed just what a fraud he was by putting him down. And even Crush, who came out there, who obviously wanted to save his best pal out there, saw the beating I was giving him, Joe Jacobson, and decided he wanted nothing to do with it. That's the real reason why he went back there, everybody. It wasn't because he wanted to teach Joe a lesson or whatever that was, whatever excuses he was making up. It was because he knew not to mess with Woolery. So, beating Jacobson down was the first act of defiance out of many more to come. I told you all that I was going to become world champion, and whether it's tonight, well, actually, it can't be tonight. I can't start my conquest tonight. I'm so sorry, everybody. I did promise my girl back there that I'd give her the opportunity to give me a back rub. I can't break her heart like that. I'm so sorry, everyone. But next week, my conquest starts. My road to the world title begins again, and I promise you all out there, to all the little Jimmies and Lucy's and all the parents out there who are extremely angry at what happened at Oblivion, I'll tell you, Daddy will make this right.